25-year-old Rachel Yates was last seen at a party in Deltona, Florida, June 10th, 2006. She eventually would leave the party in another person's car. She would never be heard from or seen again. On June 9th, 2006, 25-year-old Rachel Yates would go to a party somewhere in Deltona, Florida. Later that night, Rachel wanted to leave the party, possibly to get some cigarettes. From what we know, she didn't have a car of her own, so she would go grab a co-worker's keys without permission. Two other people noticed Rachel taking the car. They would catch up to her, and there was some type of argument. Rachel would give the keys up to the other people. Instead of getting a ride back to the party or somewhere else, the two people left Rachel Yates on the side of the road, located at Elkhorn Boulevard and Providence Boulevard. This was the morning of June 10th, 2006. After this, nobody knows where Rachel went or what happened to her. The way Rachel Yates was described the day she vanished was 5'6", 185 pounds, white female, shoulder length, brown hair and brown eyes, tattoo of a butterfly on her left shoulder. Rachel also had curves, duffel bag. The clothes she was wearing is unknown. She had a small diamond ring on her finger. There isn't much known at all if Rachel was drinking or doing any of the drugs that others at the party were consuming. Winter Springs detectives would search for Rachel Yates. Investigators tried talking to people at the party. Nobody really said much. Investigators believe the reason for the hesitation for talking is because drug and alcohol were at the party. Most people don't want to get in trouble for using. Rachel did have a cell phone, and police were able to only get call logs. And she made calls from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. June 10th, 2006. Then the phone went dead. Another hurdle investigators had is trying to track the phone, because Florida has a law preventing investigators to see what is in the phone in the sense of tracking it. Florida Statutes 934.42, mobile tracking device further authorization. A judge can authorize mobile tracking if it's relevant to an ongoing criminal investigation. This only applies to criminal investigations. Any other cases, like a missing person, the judge won't allow investigators to have the data on the phone in question. In Rachel Yates' case, the investigators could only see if she called someone, texted them. As far as tracking the phone to somewhere she could have gone and where the cell phone could have hit the towers at, can't do that because of that law, unless it's a criminal investigation. More questions came about when investigators weren't sure where Rachel Yates was staying when she vanished. There's a month gap before she vanished that investigators didn't have a fixed address for Rachel. Sounds like she may have been couch surfing for some reason. Lieutenant Brad Heath with the Winter Springs PD said, in quotes, "Law enforcement or her family never recovered her belongings. We would like to speak with those people that she was living with," end quotes. Information was obtained from a friend and a co-worker. They said that Rachel Yates had mentioned that she had been dating an unknown black man. In this conversation, Rachel would also say she was thinking of moving to Alabama. She was supposed to be moving to Alabama with this man. We don't know who this man is. All we know is that that's what she said to this person. We don't even know if it's true. What would help is the phone location and someone telling investigators more information that could help with finding Rachel. There was a witness that saw Rachel Yates being left at the intersection that day. The witness Nobody knows who she is. All we know is that an unknown woman was seen driving in a green minivan. The van would stop behind Rachel and two guys she was arguing with about the car. The woman in the van would yell at them, saying, "Leave her alone." Maybe if she came forward or any other witnesses that day came forward, maybe information given could help solve Rachel's case. The older brother of Rachel, his name is Rick Wade. He says in quotes, "I still have dreams, like I would wake up and think that, okay, she's alive, you know. My mother missed an opportunity to help prepare a wedding for her. Father has missed the opportunity to walk her down the aisle, you know. She's missed the opportunity of being able to bring life into this world, you know," end quote. At the moment, we don't know what truly happened to 25-year-old Rachel Yates. It's been almost 2 decades since she vanished without a trace. I hope the family gets closure. You can call CRIMELINE at 800-423-8477. Stay safe out there.